Okay, we're getting right into it.
Are not the father.
Told you so.
She told him so, but yet she's the plaintiff and he's the defendant, but she told him so.
I'm sorry, Mr. G. Can you tell the court what you're feeling in this moment?
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Trey, this Lord, I just feel like dang though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good dude, man. I don't deserve that.
Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve.
Again, I gotta point out, she's the plaintiff. So what are you over there celebrating? You're over there putting on a mask. I can't believe that she was actually that happy.
You just showed me where your priorities were right there. Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did? What you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way, and abide by a court order and sign a birth certificate and come day after day and week after week so they can grow visitation to have a relationship with a child. And you have no compassion for not just him, but for Zaylee. She's 3 years old. Now, he's not just gonna be heartbroken. We gotta break this news to her. And y'all over here cheering like it's a sport. This is this baby's life. And I asked you, where's this other man? I don't know. And you know he don't want nothing to do with you. Sitting up there cheering.
How many folks? Yeah, I'm curious right now. Yeah, why the DNA test say our baby ain't mine?
What are you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about? I took a DNA test for our baby and the test came back saying the baby not mine. So who the baby daddy?
When did you take a DNA test for our
Listen, don't worry about all that. So you been lying? You been keeping secrets?
Oh my God, I couldn't even say, like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's not even.
What you mean you don't know what to say? Tell me who's the baby daddy. That's what you can tell me. Who's the baby daddy?
I mean, it's you.
Stop playing with me, baby mama. The test says I'm not the baby daddy, so who's the baby daddy? You playing, though.
My landlord?
The landlord? Are you serious?
If you
So you mean to tell me you the landlord? I'm paying this man rent money and he's on the side? I ain't got shit to say to you.
Oh, nah, man. I thought she was at least getting free rent out of this. Come on, man. You don't ish where you eat. And you definitely don't have your man paying if you're knocking off the landlord. What part of the game is this?
I have been framed for a pregnancy that I didn't commit. I had legally admissible evidence to prove that I didn't do it. And my attorney told me we had less than a 10% chance of winning with 2 DNA tests proving that I didn't do it. We subpoenaed the mother and her family members, and only then did we find out she actually got pregnant 6 weeks after I broke up with her. That is not the story that she told. How do you have less than a 20% chance of winning when you can prove you didn't do it? You can prove the other party knowingly and willingly concealed material facts from you. This led to a journey of battling through the courts over a 5-year period, child support lawsuit, 2 bench trials, appeal to the Court of Appeals in the state, appeal to the state Supreme Court, and then an appeal to the United States Supreme Court because a fraud had been perpetrated on me, on my family, and on the child.
I know you like to have fun. I know you like to be in the streets too. Y'all better start being choosy because protecting your seed could be protecting your sanity at the same time. Man, let me tell you, the court system and the odds are stacked against you. You guys are out there horizontal dancing with anybody that you can get with. You better start being choosy.
When it comes to 1-year-old Dante, Pierre, you are the father.
years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
Now, what are you feeling in this moment?
I feel like I have never, ever deserved disrespect. I was not the woman that showed up at your doorstep every 2 months. You're going to be my baby's daddy. I have never disrespected you. I let you be and live your life.
Exactly. How'd he end up in jail then? But you ain't that type of woman. Oh, I'm only the type of woman that'll put you in the system that will lock you up for 5 years.
And live your selfish life you've lived for the last 20 years.
And he was selfish for 20 years? What about the 5 years he was bunking up with other men? Goodness gracious.
Ran 2 tests. The results are as follows. In the case of Manser versus Sear, as it pertains to 20-year-old Dylan Sear, Mr. Manser, you are not
God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Oh, my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I didn't.
That is fraud.
Mr. Manser,
That is fraud.
I know you're upset. Do you want to find out who your father is?
Of course.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is?
Yes, I talk to him still.
Listen.
Get away from my son.
He apologized.
And under another breath, he's calling me a liar.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow.
The audacity on this lady. Oh my gosh, lock her up. There needs to be some type of punishment. Like, this is crazy. Like, how does she just get to walk free after lying for 20 plus years? Put the man in prison. And then, oh, he's calling me a liar. Because you were lying. That's why he called you a liar. That's what happens when you lie. Somebody can call you a liar. Oh, I know him. I just got him on speed dial. Oh my gosh, man. Mandatory testing. Mandatory testing at birth. That's what we need. Why is that not an issue? They do blood tests anyway. You're already right there. Mandatory test. Oh, but if they do that, they can't be in your pocket. They can't get their little cut of the money that you're paying every month.
Stop buying stuff for him.
Why wouldn't I buy stuff for my son?
Because he's not your son. Sad to say, but he's not your son.
Whoa. What the hell you mean he's not my son?
He's not your son. I've been meaning to tell you for the past 7 years. He's not your son.
Well, you've been meaning to tell me for 7 years that the child that I've been raising with you is not mine?
You're not even raising him. The only thing that you do is take him to school. Why you think he don't look like you? Why you think he don't have your personality? Hell, he don't even like you.
I'm gonna give her a little bit of credit for pulling the Band-Aid off and not dragging it out for another 11 plus years. But she could have presented that a little bit a different way. It was almost like they were about to go out somewhere and she was like, oh yeah, by the way, stop buying all this stuff. You ain't the pappy. Like, come on. It seems like she got a bigger and better deal down the line and he is no longer necessary. It's all right, man. Take your ball and go home. Find out if that's your kid. If that's your kid, get your rights. If not, kick rocks.
So yeah, I broke up with a guy. I married another guy.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So does that make me a playgirl? I am a playgirl. How?
No. You're not called a playgirl.
1 second.
Let me explain.
1 second. I haven't finished my question. I haven't finished my question.
Fine.
Okay. Point number. Firstly, nobody has a right to label any girl or a boy. No, it is my choice to do whatever I want to do. Okay? There is no gender here. There is no gender here. Just because, you have something extra, I have something extra in my body. It's as simple as that. But or one more thing, I have something more. I can give birth, you can't. And you talk about sperms.
I can give the software to you to give birth.
I was about to say that. 1 second.
I can give the formula of a human being.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Oh, I don't need your sperms. You know what? Even dog sperms can give birth to a human child. Do you know that?
Okay. Let's go marry a dog. Let's go marry a dog.
I cannot believe she just said that. That takes the phrase buy a dog and die alone to a whole different level. And speaking of a different level, we're trying to level up on this channel, so hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I'll catch you on the next one.